2014 is about to end, and what's the best way to do a photography tradition on New Year? Of course, it's shooting a spectacular fireworks. So today, we're gonna teach you the basic ways to shoot fireworks. The first thing you need to do when you shoot fireworks is to know where the fireworks will be. So in this case, we are here at the University of Santo Tomas in their Paskuhan 2014, and the fireworks will be right there. So I think this is the best vantage point when you shoot fireworks. So learn that. Know the best vantage point when you shoot fireworks. So let's find our vantage point. Let's go! You start early, okay? That's the next tip I want to teach you guys. You start planning early. Like, the fireworks is scheduled at 9 p.m. So the time now is 5 p.m. So right now, what we are doing is we find the best vantage point to shoot the fireworks. So I think this is a good vantage point if you want to add some foreground on it. So add this statues right here. So let's find some interesting things. So remember, find a good vantage point to shoot fireworks. Okay. So the fireworks, according to our source, it's gonna be here. So expect a very high set of fireworks, not over that not just around that building, but over the building. So I need to back up a bit if you want to capture fireworks. Now, maybe you're gonna ask, am I gonna shoot in the landscape orientation or in the portrait orientation? I think in our situation here, in the portrait orientation, I'll shoot vertically. Number one, because I want also to capture the people below, not just the fireworks. And I find some parts here, if I shoot in landscape, a bit distracting. So remember those, guys. Before you shoot, number one, you plan early. You look for the best vantage point. And number two, plan your frames. So am I going vertical? Am I going horizontal? Am I gonna include the statues right here? So we'll see later. At least we have time to think. Okay, so while we're waiting for the fireworks display, which will happen around what time, Paul? The fireworks?
Around 9 p.m.
8:39 p.m. So we're here with Paul and Mark, the winners of this year's KLM on Assignment December. In a few days, you'll be going to Amsterdam. Actually, when you see this video, they're already in Amsterdam. So just in case, here's Paul and Mark. So tell us, while we are not wasting time, but we're waiting for the fireworks, what's this event all about, Paul?
This event is all about gathering the Tomasan students. We're here as one community, as one family here in the University of Santo Tomas. So, Paskuhan ngayon dito sa UST, and this is the happiest event here in UST.
You happen to know how many years has it been going?
It started 1991, so that's like more than 2 decades.
So what's happening inside Paskuhan that makes students come back? Because it's their sem break. And the alumni. What makes the alumni come back here every year?
Actually, Paskuhan is one of the most anticipated events of UST every year. It's an annual celebration we have during the Christmas season, celebrating Thanksgiving and also recognizing Christmas, remembering the true reason of Christmas, which is Jesus Christ. So it's a tradition that we've been going on for more than 2 decades. It started during the early 1990s. So actually this year's Paskuhan is special because it's the first year that students are on break, are on vacation.
Okay.
And we are very, very surprised on how much people turn up, how much alumni, teachers, students, they're all here. So I really believe that, you know, through the years, it's a tradition inculcated to every Tomasian that we all come together and celebrate Christmas.
Very well said. That's scripted. No, I'm just okay. Now, I see a lot of photographers here.
Yeah.
I know some students are photographers and some alumni are photographers. So aside from the fireworks, which will happen later, what are the other shooting opportunities here?
Actually, every Christmas...
Girls.
Yes,
Girls.
that's one of it. Definitely.
One of the shooting opportunities, of course, the beautiful campus of the university and the spontaneous moments that
happen around the university.
Happen around the university.
It's this time of the year that the whole university is set up with lights.
Okay.
So it's a perfect opportunity to practice cityscape, landscape photography, especially at night. It's also when all of the students are in civilian attire, so the most
kumbaga
beautiful
makikita mo
girls.
dito yung
Oh,
mga chicks.
pinakamaganda lalabas.
Yung mga, dito sa event na to, lumalabas yung mga magaganda.
Now,
That's a fact.
since you're the experts here, you tour us around.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Where are
go.
the best places to see them?
The
No,
what?
the cityscapes. I'm talking about
Ah.
cityscapes. I'm talking about cityscapes.
So, they're back. This is the Benavides Monument.
Where's the Paul Kiambao and the Mark Henrich Go Monument?
Soon to be, soon.
Alright, so we'll tour around UST before we shoot fireworks. Let's go! Let's go, boys! Apparently our the mic's powers can't do much that because it's very loud here. So it's still 1 hour to go, and what we're going to do now is we're gonna find some photographers and interview them. What are they shooting, and then what are they looking for in these facilities? Let's go! We're looking for photographers, and of course, Mr. Paul Kiambao is our expert here. So, here in UST Paskuhan, ano yung mga moments na hinahanap mo?
May nakuha ka na bang?
May nakuha ka na bang moment?
Wala pa naman so far. Nag-enjoy lang ako mag-capture ng lights pa.
Yan yung wag mo kakalimutan. Mag-enjoy sa Paskuhan. Kasi parang kakakakuha mo ng photograph, nakalimutan mo na to be in the moment. So, tama lang yung ano. Kumbaga, balance lang.
Alright, so enjoy the show. Thank you very much. Thank you. Hello?
Eunice.
Hi, what's your name?
Eunice.
And you are?
Kurt,
And you, I see cameras. You are photographers.
more or less.
More or less. Bakit more or less?
Kasi hindi pa ako nag-take ng photography lessons.
And what are your future plans on? You have a camera, so what are your future plans?
Follow on the footsteps of PQ tsaka si Mark Go.
Of course, of course.
And ayun, try kong ilagay yung photography into architecture kasi architecture yung course ko.
Mark is also architecture. Paul is also architecture
Ayun.
student.
How about Eunice? Huh?
Come on, Eunice.
What po? Ano bang question?
So, what's your status?
Ano? Friends?
No, I'm just joking. Are
But
you?
do you love taking photos?
Yeah, I love it.
So far here in Paskuhan, ano na yung mga na-capture mo moments?
Syempre po prior to Paskuhan, we captured yung wonderful lights na po ng UST. All of us naman po, kahit non-photographers,
Yes.
we're students. I'm a student from Fine Arts. He's a student from
Architecture. So what's the best thing about Paskuhan?
Uh,
Ano yung pinaka-na-anticipate mo aside from fireworks?
the best thing about Paskuhan is everything. Because everything makes Paskuhan worthwhile. Yes.
Alright, so thank you guys. Enjoy the show. It's nice meeting you. Thank you. Eunice, thank you very much. Thank you. Okay, here in Paskuhan, it's not just about handheld photography. We found, what's your name again? Sorry, sir?
Paul Castillo.
Paul Castillo here on a tripod, on a remote. Paul, we are with Mark. Why did you bring a tripod and wide lens here in Paskuhan?
Because I want to capture yung fireworks na annually hinihintay ng mga Tomasians, alumni, and even mga hindi nag-aaral sa UST.
So fireworks. Actually, we are here today also to shoot the fireworks. So what are your advice? For example, do you have any experience on shooting fireworks, or this is your first time? Or
Meron naman, pero I think advice lang is experiment lang. Tapos just feel to shoot kung ano yung sa tingin mo maganda para sa mata mo. And not yung iisipin ng mga ibang tao. they like it, then it's good.
Okay, so this is not your first time to shoot fireworks, right? So why did you choose this vantage point?
Kasi malapit sa Christmas tree and foreground namin eh. And parang may subject naman na malapit sa camera. Oo, masama sa frame.
Pang ilang Paskuhan na to? How many times have you shot Paskuhan?
Hindi ko alam, 11 years na ako nasa UST.
Grabe!
Pero hindi pa ako nag-shoot noon. Siguro after graduation na ako nagkaroon ng lakas ng loob na kumuha ng photo. So yun lang.
Alright, so there you have it. Paul Castillo, who's also shooting fireworks tonight. Thank you, Paul. Thank you. Good luck. Okay, so a few minutes now, the fireworks will start. We roamed around the campus just to waste time and we found some interesting people here at Paskuhan. So now, I am at my first vantage point. Of course, I'm still with Paul and Mark. So we have two vantage points. The first here, my foreground are the famous statues here in UST. And my next vantage point, I will quickly move to the back, as suggested by Paul, to capture the fireworks and the tower. So, my base settings is, remember that when you shoot fireworks, always use the lowest ISO as much as possible. So my base ISO is ISO 100, and then I'll play with the apertures of f8 to f11, maximum of 13. Don't do f16 because you're gonna have some banding and you'll lose some apparently sharpness. And then for the shutter speed, remember that when you shoot fireworks, do not have your shutter speed taking too long, taking too much time. So the best shutter speeds for me is anywhere, your best time is 2 seconds, and then you play from there 1 second, 1.3, and then 1/1.6, so until 1/6. So we'll figure out what's gonna happen later. So as of now, we'll wait for the fireworks.
I-video ko na lang, tapos upload ko sa Facebook namin. Teka lang. Hi! Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat. Kasalukuyan tayong nasa loob ng UST campus para sa isang Paskuhan na hindi natin malilimutan kahit kailan. Sa ating gawing kaliwa, maraming tao. Sa kanan, maraming tao. Sa gitna, maraming tao. Kahit saan, maraming tao. So, maraming salamat UST sa inyong lahat. Thank you so much.
So if you have strong wind, you experience you won't have flowers, so the wind is blowing. So the countdown is starting, and we're lucky enough to have good breeze starting from here or here. So it's showtime, boys. Well, that was it. Apparently, I want to change place, but I don't have much time. It's the anticipation. And fireworks is about timing. The timing when the first boom, you will hear. You know, what I did is upon the explosion of the flower, I started my exposure. And there, I got very nice flowers. So we're very lucky enough to have some cool wind, beautiful wind today. Not too much windy. Also, we got some haze, but so far I've got very nice photos, so check them out. So there you have it, everyone. shooting fireworks tips. I hope that will help you shoot your fireworks this coming new year. So always remember, number one, find a good vantage point. So we recommend go as wide as possible. And then number two, use your right equipment. Use a camera with a manual exposure. Use a tripod, a sturdy tripod. And number three, don't forget to expose properly. Do not overexpose and do not overthink. It's about enjoyment. So I hope you had a wonderful time with us this year. Thank you for supporting DPP, and we wish you a happy new year. Thank you and see you next time.